The traditional insurance industry's failure to deliver on its promises reveals an urgent need for a discontinuance of current policies and the implement of a great change. Imagine a young family eagerly planning for their future and having their first child, only to face financial devastation when their insurance provider refuses to provide coverage for the cost of the delivery of the baby just because the doctor was out of network. As reported by the New York Times in their investigative piece, Denied: The Reality of Insurance Denials, stories like these are unfortunately all too common. I'm here to shed light on the harsh realities of the insurance industry using real-life examples to highlight the urgent need for change. These stories hit close to home for many of us, and it's time that we address them head-on. My insights are informed by extensive research from reputable sources such as NPR, The Guardian, and the New York Times. This combination of personal experience and rigorous analysis enables me to offer compelling evidence and solutions to address the pressing issue at hand. Throughout this speech, I will discuss the pitfalls of the current insurance system, sharing data and stories to illustrate its impact on individuals. We'll explore potential solutions and why it's crucial to advocate for transformative reform and change the way that insurance serves us. Let's dive into the current state of insurance implementation in our country. Despite its supposed purpose of providing financial protection and a peace of mind, the reality is far from ideal. Countless individuals, as documented in investigative reports from NPR and the New York Times, finds themselves at odds with insurance companies when seeking coverage for essential medical treatments or filing claims for damages. As NPR's investigative report reveals, families across the nation are being denied coverage for vital medical treatments, leaving them in financial distress and unable to access necessary care. Similarly, the New York Times highlights how insurance companies routinely deny claims, stating insurers are quick to collect premiums but slow to pay out claims, leaving policyholders in the hole. These issues impact not only individuals but entire communities, from hardworking families struggling to afford skyrocketing premiums to small business owners crippled by insurance-related expenses. The detrimental effects of the current insurance system affect every level of society. The burden is particularly heavy for low-income households who are disproportionately affected by insurance scams and face significant barriers to accessing quality coverage. As noted by NPR's investigative report, low-income families bear the brunt of insurance denials, often unable to afford medical or automotive burdens in cases of emergencies. Denied coverage can result in delayed medical treatment, financial ruin, and a loss of trust in institutions meant to provide security. The government's mandate requiring citizens to have insurance without addressing the underlying issues of affordability and accessibility only worsens the injustice within our healthcare insurance systems. As the New York Times puts it, the government's insistence on mandating insurance coverage without ensuring fair and accessible options only perpetuates the cycle of injustice and financial hardship for millions of Americans. Now that we've explored the systematic issues with insurance implementation and government mandates, let's discuss potential solutions to address these problems. Considering these systematic challenges, it's clear that we need a transformative solution. A public option insurance system offers a promising path forward. As NPR's investigative report suggests, a public option insurance system would provide a safety net for those denied coverage by private insurers, ensuring access to essential medical treatments for all. Similarly, The Guardian emphasizes the need for a public option, stating, by offering a government-backed insurance option, we can provide universal coverage and hold private insurers accountable for their deceptive practices. Implementing a public option insurance system ensures comprehensive coverage at reasonable rates, prioritizing people over profit. Public option would be a lifeline for millions of Americans, and it ensures that individuals from all walks of life, regardless of their financial circumstances, class, or geographical location, will have access to vital healthcare services without the fear of denied claims. Look to countries like Canada and Germany, where citizens enjoy universal coverage without the fear of denied claims or crushing medical debt. These international examples provide a blueprint for the solution to the insurance side of medical needs. By leveraging government resources and negotiating power, a public option can negotiate lower drug prices and medical costs and car insurance premiums, ultimately reducing overall spending. A win-win for individuals and society as a whole. Compared to this current system, a public option offers comprehensive coverage, lower premiums, and greater accountability to the public. Another alternative to the public option would be a single-payer healthcare system, where the government is the sole entity responsible for healthcare and automotive financing. This approach eliminates the role of private insurance companies altogether, ensuring universal coverage for all residents. Under a single-payer system, healthcare and automotive insurance funding is typically derived from taxes, and healthcare and automotive providers operate independently of insurance companies, billing the government directly for these services rendered. This alternative aims to simplify the insurance system, reducing administrative costs, and ensure equitable access to healthcare for all citizens. There are drawbacks. A single-payer healthcare system presents potential drawbacks, including significant upfront costs for transitioning, increased government bureaucracy, and concerns about limited choice and potential waiting times for medical procedures. Some also argue that a single-payer system may halt innovation and competition among healthcare providers, reducing incentives for efficiency improvements. Now that we've spoken about the potential benefits and drawbacks of a single-payer system for both healthcare and automotive insurance, I will demonstrate scenarios to help visualize the potential outcomes of comprehensive reform in both forms of insurance. For the negative scenario, we can visualize a potential future under a single-payer system. Bureaucratic hurdles may create massive delays in healthcare and vehicle repairs, leaving many without timely access to essential services. Dramatically reduced innovation in both sectors could hinder progress, impacting medical advancements and automotive safety measures, allowing our systems to become stagnant. Positive scenario, we can envision a future where individuals enjoy seamless access to comprehensive healthcare and fair automotive insurance coverage, regardless of their financial circumstances. In this reform system, streamlined administrative processes through a single entity ensure well-managed healthcare delivery and efficient vehicle repairs, eliminating the doubt for many being unprotected in major life instances. Throughout this speech, we've discussed the pitfalls of the current insurance systems for both healthcare and automotive sectors. From mandated individual coverage by the government to consistently denied claims, Americans face numerous challenges that hinder their access to essential services. However, by exploring the potential benefits of a comprehensive public option and visualizing a future where healthcare and automotive insurance are seamlessly integrated, we've seen the transformative power of reform. It's clear that the current system is unsustainable and change is necessary. I urge each of you to advocate for comprehensive reform, whether through voting, political engagement, or community organization. We can change how we are protected in our own country. By pushing for this reform, we are not only ensuring that every individual receives the care and support that they deserve, but also lay a foundation for a healthier and safer society for our future children. Let's demand accountability from insurance providers and policymakers to create a system that works for everyone, instead of working for the ones at the top of these systems. Together, we can create a future where healthcare is a right and not a privilege, and automotive insurance is a safety net and not a source of financial strain. The time for action is now, and together we can create a safe, efficient, and reliable system that we already pay for. Let's make this change so that we can insure ourselves rather than insuring the profits for those who are supposed to insure us.